Okay, we got Lindsay next with Covalent Moments.
Hi, yeah. So my background is in science. My husband and I both, actually, we do homeschool, but we create science kits and toys for kids. And so I'll probably just start by showing my favorite one, and then I'll take a little bit longer on that, and then I'll really briefly just
Definitely.
show you. So my favorite kit, the one I want to show off, is we call it our Circuit Whiz kit. And to start off, I'll actually tell you some of the problems with most science kits that I found when I do them with my own kids. The science curriculum we're using now, have issues with. But the problem is that it's either you're just following instructions until you're doing exactly what you're told, and you just kind of the kids go through it, but they don't actually learn what's happening because they're just following the steps, right? The other problems is that it's really messy, or it's super open-ended and you just got here, play with baking soda and vinegar, but also there's not a lot of learning happened, or maybe a little bit, but it's not all tied together. So the way we address this issue with our circuit kit, you open it up, there's no instructions hardly at all. Instead, you're getting with these different leveled bags, and each level, you open it up, and inside are some different circuit components. And so the idea is by the end, the kids are going to become circuit whizzes, really good at circuits. So it has a challenge card. Can you make the light bulb light up? And in it, you get some batteries, you get light bulbs, you get wires, and the kids have to figure out how to make the light bulb light up, right? There's a little bit of information if they need it. If they get stuck, there's a solution that you can watch, a video, but mostly they have to figure it out. And kids, when they first see it, they get a little bit wide-eyed, even adults, they're like, I don't know what to do, but I promise they figure it out, right? So here, I'm going to turn my screen down. So here's the stuff that you'd get in it. You get your batteries, your wires, and you can make the light bulb light up. And so then as you go through, you finish level 1, you get to go to level 2, and it will ask, you'll get a new component. So you'll get a switch, and it says, okay, can you make the light bulb turn on and off with the switch? And you have to figure out how to do that. And then later you get a game. You make your own game where you play Operation, and you try not to let the wire touch. And if it does, then the light bulb turns on. So as you go through, there's 15 different levels, 15 different, you turn the light bulb on and off, 15 different challenges in every bag. You have a switch control 2 light bulbs. Every bag has new components, new challenges. And so as you go through, the kids are actually learning. It gets harder and harder. They're starting to do in parallel and series circuits. They learn resistors, they get motors, they get all sorts of buttons and switches. And I just have had kids love this because of how it progresses in difficulty as they go on. So that's my favorite one. Really quickly, I can show you some of our others. We have an astronomy kit that we sell as well that has some different astronomy activities inside. So this one's not necessarily level based, but just different hands-on activities. You can see phases of the moon. You get to make some Play-Doh planets where you see the different sizes, planet distances where you get to see relative distances of the planets. We have logic puzzles that we do, logic puzzles at the dinner table, I call them, and they have all sorts of different logic puzzles inside. Related to that, we have escape rooms that we create. So this is my favorite escape room that we have, Defeating the Dragon, where the kids have to build their own catapult. And then they go through, and there's different puzzles to solve. As they solve the puzzles, they get to unlock the treasure chest. They get to knock down the dragon with their catapult and get their treasure. So that's kind of a variety of what we do. Just a bunch of science and learning activities, but the whole point is to make it engaging and fun. And so you're not just sitting there following instructions, but instead your kids are actively involved in that learning process as they go. So that's kind of what we have.
That's awesome. Hey guys, so everybody watching, we got homeschool kits here. Homeschool kids.
That's right. It is. They're fun. Kids like playing them just on their own.
Or any kids in general. Kids in general. But you know, us homeschool parents are always looking for a good fun, especially with the science, something fun, engaging,
not messy. So
perfect.
if you're interested in any of these things, this is the best way to contact me. I do have an Etsy shop, or I have a website that you can go there. It links to Etsy. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I can sell cheaper to my local people, especially if you come pick it up for me, than I can on Etsy. And even if I'm shipping to Idaho, it's cheaper than shipping to across the country, which I have to account for on Etsy. So if you text me or email me, I can send you my catalog of things that we have and the prices that I can offer to my local Idaho homeschooling friends, because we can get it cheaper that way. So that's
perfect.
Just know anyway. So no, yeah. If you even just want to look at it, text me or email me, and you can see the prices. And yeah, that's the best way to get a hold of me.